What's up, y'all? So we are here at Rio Las Vegas. Now, the last time we were here, we actually said we wouldn't recommend staying here, and we haven't stayed here since then. But now there's new ownership. Dream has taken over to promise a whole new sort of renovated vibe of the Rio. So new rooms, new concepts. I don't know what that all entails, but we are definitely going to check this out. And we'll let you know at the very end of this video, is it worth coming back, or will we not be returning after this day? Let's eat first, because time's a ticking. Things are closing. Actually, things are probably closing pretty soon, so we gotta go eat.
Okay guys, we got here a lot later than we had anticipated. It's about 9 o'clock and we're starving.
I am so hungry.
Right, so we gotta go get something to eat. And there's not tons of options here, but there's a new food hall called the Canteen, and apparently it closes at 10 o'clock. So we're gonna go over there first, get something to eat, and show you guys the new food hall.
Oh yeah, let's eat, come on. Well, welcome to the new food hall here at Rio Canteen. It's very interesting, different options from sushi. There's like Tony Luke's, which I can tell Dave has already placed his order for a Philly cheesesteak. I'm still deciding on what I wanna go with, the burrito side of things, or the sushi side of things, or a Shogun ramen side of things. I'm not sure. I'm kind of gearing towards more of that burrito vibe right now because I am starving, but let's just check out this place and see what it has to offer. Yeah, I've already pretty much spotted, Dave. I've already spotted something on the menu here, kind of the hungry vibe. I'm looking at the Tejano burrito, which is a brisket barbacoa, rice, beans, cabbage, house salsa, jalapeno crema, onion, cilantro, and cheese. Sounds heavy and filling, and once I have that, I'll be ready for Betty Bye. So let's order before they close on me.
Okay, I'm going for a Philly cheesesteak at Tony Luke's. I've heard about this place, never tried it, so I'm excited to try it out. All right, so here it is. Tony Luke's Philly cheesesteak.
There it is.
Right? So it was like $13. I got some hot sauce. They added like $2 to it or something. So it's about $15 total for this. So I'm excited to give it a try. Should I just jump right in, baby?
Well, let me see. Let's tell me what I got.
Oh yeah, let's see what you got. Okay, babe, what did you get?
All right, well, I ended up getting a burrito, but in a bowl version. It's called the Tejano burrito, which is barbacoa. It's got some jalapeno crema in it, rice, onions, really good assortment of things in there. And then, of course, I went with some chips and queso just to round it up. And the chips are nice and hot, and I've already took a bite out of them.
It smells good.
It's gonna be delicious. But I'm excited to see what you think of this Philly cheesesteak.
Now, it's a basic Philly cheesesteak. It's really very cheesy. They had run out of green peppers, so that's why you don't see them. I did get onions in there, and I actually got something called long hot, so I wanted a little spice in there. So I'm just gonna dive right in. Oh, babe, that's pretty good. I do miss the peppers for sure, but the steak does kind of melt in your mouth. Super cheesy. I got American cheese on this. I do like, there's a spiciness to it, so it definitely can taste that long hot in there. I like the spice to it. It's a nice little kick afterwards. So all in all good.
Now, I'm a big fan of chips and queso, so no stranger to that. This one actually looks like it's gonna have a little bit of a kick in it, so I'm gonna give it a good amount just to experience all of this queso-ness on this chip, which is a nice warm chip.
That's some good queso-ness.
Wow, so they don't chintz on that queso. The chip's nice. I have to honestly say, it's really creamy in texture. A little bit of that red pepper spice in there. Really creamy flavor. It's dynamite. I'm all in. This entire plate right here is $22. Chips and salsa, chips and queso, and then the burrito bowl that I have, which is basically a $13 burrito bowl. Now you can have it in a burrito form, or you can ask for the bowl. I'm gonna get all the fixings in that one. That barbacoa in there. Now it definitely was fast made. It was about 10 minutes, which means a lot of this is probably pre-made anyway. So don't expect it to be, and obviously it's towards the end of the night, so it doesn't seem to be fresh, right off the bone fresh, but let's see. Whoa, hold on one second, because that jalapeno crema is definitely, it has a kick. So if you like spicy, that is definitely something I think you can try. A lot of great flavors coming out of that barbacoa, the rice, the cilantro, the red onion, quite a bit heavier on that red onion I usually would go for, but it's really tasty. I mean, I can't knock it. It's towards the end of the night here, so catch them first thing. It might be a little fresh up, and it might be coming up in a future video, so stay tuned. But boy, oh boy, that is definitely gonna hit the spot tonight. Let me give you a good take of that. I mean, look at that barbacoa, baby. I have to say, overall being in here, I thought it'd be a lot bigger than when you first see things online. And you're coming in for the first time, all the food halls we've been to and experienced,
Right.
this is definitely one that's on the smaller side, but it's almost quaint, right? Here you are, my dear.
Well, thank you, baby.
Cheers to seeing what this new Rio is all about.
I'll drink to that. Cheers, baby.
Cheers. So just having a couple old fashions here at the Shutters Bar. Now this is the only bar here that's open 24 hours currently. The iBar, which they have, is open from 1 to 1 a.m. and then on the weekends 3 a.m. Now we heard from some of the staff here as well, some of the things that are being updating here with the bar areas. I think this particular bar here that we're at right now is going to shut down in about 3 months time frame, with a whole new renovation going on, and it's gonna be waves. So all the bars are gonna look like they're gonna get an upgrade. We're hoping, and fingers crossed, that something does happen towards the Masquerade area, where back in the day, that used to be the area to be in. So we'll see, but right now, we're gonna enjoy a cocktail. I'm so stuffed after that food. Ooh, I'm stuffed. Dave, I know you must be stuffed. I have to say, this is the area of the Rio, back in the day, is where all the action parties used to be. I mean, all the trams, the floating people, it almost felt like carnival in here. Once that went away, this feels almost like a ghost town. I do notice that there are some new slot machines in here, but I am hoping that with this whole revival, or the new Rio, if you will, that they will bring some sort of action back to this place. It has somewhat of a similar vibe, but maybe ramp it up 2024 style. We shall see.
Now, while the Voodoo nightclub, rooftop nightclub, has not reopened since the pandemic, Voodoo Steak has reopened, but it's only open Thursday through Sunday, 5 to 10.
Now they still do have shows, Wow, Penn and Teller, and Chippendales. Those don't seem to be going anywhere. So if you're interested in the show, Comedy Cellar as well is here. So a couple of options for shows right here inside the Rio.
Now, if you're looking to get married, you got the Rock and Roll Chapel here, or you might want to just renew the vows. What do you think, babe?
Yeah, love it loud.
Little vow renewals in there?
Man, not
get
for
that
me,
rock band playing.
For someone for sure.
Can I get a sneak through here?
You might get a sneaky peek. Well, look at that.
Oh yeah, check it out. There we go.
Rock and roll, party time, excellent. We're in the high limit room here at the Rio. Gonna try a little lightning cash. Look at that grand. Let's rock. Let's play. It's warm in here. All right.
Super Bowl week.
Going out to the wire. All right. That's it. I think it's time for us to head up and just finally do this room tour. Check out this amazing room. What do you think?
I think so.
Let's check it out because nothing was happening in there.
That was a rough high limit room here at the Rio.
Bye-bye.
All right, time for the room. I'm excited to see the new room.
Welcome to our renovated king here at the Rio. I have to say, walking in here felt really refreshing compared to the last time we stayed here at the Rio. This is the newly renovated king. It goes for about $70 a night, $40 for the resort fee, and it could go a little higher depending on events. This is a weekday rate, and I have to say, there is a feature that went away that needed to go away. But instead of me talking about this, let's give you guys a tour of what this room looks like. Take a look. This is definitely a nice addition, having sort of this creation of separation of space. Nice long couch. Got a spot where you can kind of stretch out like an ottoman style. You got a refrigerator. I mean, that's a nice perk to have that. We actually put our water bottles in there. And on this side, I think at some point in time, this is going to be your mini bar, the dreaded mini bar. So I'm sure when they fill this up, you don't want to touch anything in this because if you touch it, you own it.
This is comfortable, babe. I like it.
You look really cozy.
And it's all new. comfortable and brand spanking new. I like it.
You think we're the first ones in here?
I don't think we're the first ones, but we're not too many people have been in here before us.
I think we're the first ones in here.
There's something missing over here, babe.
I know.
Right, last time we were here, there was like this little window into the shower.
It's weird.
Which was really weird. Remember that, how crazy it was?
It was almost like they were trying to give you like a view from outside from the shower.
We're taking a shower, it's like, woohoo!
Yeah, well, this is definitely a different mattress. Definitely different than the ones over at the Masquerade Tower, for sure. It's still a little older. But, you know, there really is only one true way to determine this bed's comfortability. And that's what, Dave?
Well, that's the bed test, of course.
That's right, y'all. It's time for the... the bed test. Honestly say, loving the fact that it has 4 regular size pillows. 4
nice ones.
Thanks, Rio. You got the message from, I guess, our last video. Those pillows were not working, but these pillows are, and the bed feels really comfortable. Well, I'm exhausted.
I'm so tired.
It was a great day.
It was. Love you, hon.
Love you. All right, y'all. We'll see you in the morning. Oh my gosh, it's definitely really wet in this area here. We better tell someone. I think it may be either coming from, we had a lot of rain. Hopefully it's not like too serious, but oh my gosh, there's a lot of water. It's like wet all along here.
It's hard to see it, but boy, you can feel it.
Yeah. Oh boy, here it goes. Well, now that you had your first sip of coffee, or second or third, what do you think about the new Rio from our stay here?
I'd say big improvement.
Yeah.
Right, big improvement. Last time we were here, I mean, it was just, there was really no reason at all.
Yeah.
Right, to stay here. But I mean, this room, the room's nice.
Yeah.
The rooms have always been really big and spacious, but they were so run down, right? They needed dollars, investment, renovation. It's great to see it happening. So super excited they're actually doing renovations here.
Yeah, and there were a few quirky things, like for instance, the wet floor, which was really surprising.
Yes, that was.
We did let them know that, and I think that may be a leak from the windows, that's I'm assuming, because it was raining over the past few days. The biggest thing for me was having to wait 25 minutes.
That's true.
25 minutes for the water to get hot. It really sat for, that's what it felt like, 25 minutes. And that is a big no-no. Now maybe it's because we're on the higher floor, but that still should be a no-no. That's a big waste of water, especially when you're paying that kind of money for a renovated room. So, I mean, overall, I think, yeah, I slept well. I think the bed's a huge improvement. The pillows knocked it out of the park, in my opinion. Very comfortable. I mean, overall, I enjoyed our stay.
And I think you're right about, like, you'd like to see them kind of, they need to improve that plumbing situation, right? You can't have rooms where it's cold water, obviously.
Yeah.
Overall space, I mean, a lot of changes haven't actually been updated yet, right? You see the casino, it looks the same, but we know there's a lot of renovations and investment in the works.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fun to see the transition as things kind of gradually move and get renovated, right? And love the new canteen. I think it's a great addition. Before, there were not that many food options. Now having that really does help.
Yeah, I agree. And I think the biggest thing I like to see is that whole Masquerade area, you know, where it once was the party vibe to be. I hope they do something magical to that space to really revive it. I'm really concerned about the shops. How are they still in there? I've seen some of those shops the last time we were here, and it's so quiet and so dead. Don't know how they survive in there, but hopefully with this renovation, it brings to life that space as well, along with all the cool transformations. Eventually the Masquerade Tower will be renovated. So, you know, I think they got some work to do, but at the same time, they're on a good start. So would you recommend folks to stay here at the Rio? I know last time we couldn't recommend it. So what's your take on it this time?
Yeah, no, it's interesting. I think if the rates, when we came in, the rates were kind of on the higher end for them, and it's probably because we're here during kind of a busier week in general, although it's still not super busy down there. But I think as a value option, it's not a bad stay. It's a nice clean room now. So you have a nice clean room to stay, big spacious room, So that's a big plus. Now you're still not in the best location and you'd like to see the casino and that whole masquerade area become more lively.
Exactly. All right, y'all. Well, on that note, if you have ever stayed here at the Rio in the past, what was one of your favorite moments? I mean, there's a lot of history in this spot. And the last time we did this video, a lot of you guys in the comments talked about how awesome the Rio used to be and some of your experiences. Would love to hear some of your experiences. So let us know experiences. Let us know in the comments below. And we'll see you guys in the next one.